So today we are going to starting the very first chapter of 11th standard, that is called as units and measurement. The name of the chapter is units and measurement, in which first we will discuss that what we understand by the term measurement first. Measurement in English, it is nothing but the process of comparison. Measurement, it is nothing but the process of comparison. In another sense, in Marathi, measurement is nothing but मोजमाप करने. Measurement is nothing but मोजमाप करने. In Hindi, the simple form of measurement, or in Urdu, it is nothing but नाप तोल करना. Okay, measurement is nothing but in our daily life नाप तोल करना. Okay, now of which things we do the comparison. हम कौन से चीजों का comparison करते हैं? That we can say that it is nothing but the measurement. हम कब कह सकते हैं कि हमने measurement किया है? How? First we have to do the comparison. अब comparison कौन सी चीजों का करेंगे? See here. What it tells me that what is the concept of measurement first? What do we understand by the term first measurement? Measurement, it is nothing but the process of, it is the process of comparison. What do we understand by measurement? Measurement is nothing but the process of comparison of a physical quantity. The process of comparison of a physical quantity. Physical quantity ऐसी क्वांटिटी जिसको आप टच कर सकते हैं. The quantity which we can measure, the quantity which we can express, the quantity which have its size, shape and nature. We can tell as it is nothing but the physical quantity. So what do we understand by measurement? The process of comparison of a physical quantity with some standard. Okay, with some standard is called as, इसको क्या कहते हैं? It is called as measurement. So what we understand by measurement? Measurement is nothing but the process of comparison. क्या करना? The process of comparison. किसका comparison करना चाहिए? Of a physical quantity. किसके साथ comparison करना चाहिए? With some standard. Okay, the process of comparison of a physical quantity with some standard is called as measurement. Okay, so what we understand by measurement? In measurement, what we do? In measurement, we do the comparison. आप कौन से दो वस्तुओं का, कौन से दो ऑब्जेक्ट का, कौन से दो चीजों का आप कंपैरिजन करते हैं? We do the comparison of physical quantity. किसी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी का आप क्या करते हैं? नाप तोल करते हैं, उसका आप मवाजना करते हैं, उसका आप मोज माप करते हैं. किसी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी का नाप तोल करना, किसके साथ करना? विद सम स्टैंडर्ड. दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज measurement. Okay, but why there is importance of measurement? What is the need of measurement? Why measurement required? Okay, what is the need of measurement? What is the need of measurement? मेजरमेंट की आवश्यकता क्यों है? मेजरमेंट क्यों करना चाहिए? It is said that you are well familiar that measurement plays a very important role in our life. Measurement plays a very important role in our life. Measurement plays a very important role in our life. मेजरमेंट हमारे लाइफ में बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करता है. ओके, विदाउट मेजरमेंट, बगैर किसी मेजरमेंट के, बगैर किसी मोज माप के, बगैर किसी नाप तोल के क्या आप समाधान कारक हो सकते हैं? वी कांट सेटिस्फाई. बगैर मेजरमेंट के, विदाउट एनी मेजरमेंट वी कांट सेटिस्फाई. शॉपकीपर के पास आप जाते हैं, 1 किलोग्राम शुगर डिमांड करते हैं, बगैर किसी मेजरमेंट के वो आपको उठाकर दे देता है. कैन यू सेटिस्फाई? नो. आप कपड़ा लेने के लिए बाजार में जाते हैं, आप 5 मीटर कपड़ा मांगते हैं, वो फौरन कपड़े का रोल निकाल वो आपको कट करके दे देता है. इज इट 5 मीटर? कैन यू सेटिस्फाई? वी कांट सेटिस्फाई. व्हेन यू गो टू द डेयरी मिल्क, जब आप दूध लाने जाते हैं, दूध वाले को आप कहते हैं आपका कंटेनर देकर इसमें 2 लीटर दूध डालिए, वो फौरन उसके कंटेनर में का दूध आपके कंटेनर में डाल देता है. कैन यू सेटिस्फाई? इज इट 2 लीटर? नो. आप मार्केट जाते हैं, 1 किलोग्राम टोमेटो डिमांड करते हैं, वो टोमेटो वाला ऐसा ही उठाकर आपको दे देता है. कैन यू सेटिस्फाई? नो. इट मीन्स without measurement, it means without the measurement, we can't satisfy. Without measurement we can't satisfy ourselves. Okay? हम मेजरमेंट के बगैर खुद को समाधान कारक, खुद को सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं दे सकते. Without measurement, we can't satisfy ourselves. Okay? It is said that measurement generally are of 2 types. Measurement generally are of 2 types. मेजरमेंट के 2 टाइप्स हैं. मेजरमेंट के 2 प्रकार हैं. When we do the measurement by using a calibrated scale, okay, when we do the measurement with the help of some calibrated scales, किसी calibrated scales के जरिए अगर आप मेजरमेंट करते हैं, that measurement is termed as direct measurement. Whenever we do the measurement by using some instruments, when we do the measurement by using some instrument, दूध वाले के पास अपना एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, वो आपको 1 लीटर 2 लीटर 5 लीटर का उसका इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, उसके जरिए आपको दूध दे रहा है. दैट इज द मेजरमेंट हियर टेक्स प्लेस बाय यूजिंग ए इंस्ट्रूमेंट. आप किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का लेंथ मेजर कर रहे हैं, अब बाय यूजिंग अ मीटर स्केल, आप मीटर स्केल के जरिए किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का लेंथ, उसकी लंबी आप मोज माप कर रहे हैं. दैट इज नथिंग बट द डायरेक्ट मेजरमेंट. यू आर टेकिंग अ वेट ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट, आप किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का वेट मेजर करना चाह रहे हैं, और यू सी यूर वेट आल्सो. जब आप किसी मशीन पर, वेटिंग मशीन पर जाकर आप ठहरते हैं, यू सी द वेट ऑन द स्केल. इट इज द डायरेक्ट मेजरमेंट. So what do we understand by direct measurement? It is said that measurement generally are of 2 types. One is direct measurement, another is called as indirect measurement. Number 1, measurement generally are of 2 types. One is direct measurement. One is direct measurement, and the second one is called as in a direct measurement. So what we understand by direct measurement? Direct measurement किसको कहेंगे? मैंने अभी आपको बता दिया, the measurement. Okay, the measurement which takes place, the measurement which takes place by using calibrated scales or by tools. Okay, the measurement which takes place by using some tools. अब टूल्स औजार को कहेंगे. आपके कंपोज बॉक्स में डिवाइडर है, वो एक औजार है. उस औजार के जरिए यू कैन ड्रॉ द सर्कल. यू कांट ड्रॉ द सर्कल डायरेक्टली, वी कैन ड्रॉ द सर्कल बाय यूजिंग द टूल्स. ओके, कुछ औजार होते हैं जो मोज माप के लिए, नाप तोल के लिए इस्तेमाल में आते हैं. ओके, सो द मेजरमेंट विच टेक्स प्लेस बाय यूजिंग some calibrated scales or by using some tools, that is called as, वो क्या कहलाता है? It is called as direct measurement. ऐसे measurement को आप क्या कहेंगे? It is called as direct measurement. Okay, whereas there are some measurements which takes place, which takes place, the measurement which takes place by using some rules, laws, mathematical methods. That measurement is called as indirect measurement. What we understand by indirect measurement? The measurement which takes place by using laws, okay, rules, okay, and by using some mathematical theorems, or mathematical methods, then it is called as, उसको आप क्या कहेंगे? It is called as indirect measurement. Okay, so why there is need of measurement? Measurement plays a very important role in our life. Without measurement, we can't satisfy ourselves, because in our daily life, without measurement, we can't do a single thing. It is said that there are two types of measurement. The first one is called as direct measurement, and the other one is called as indirect measurement. What we understand by direct measurement? The measurement which takes place by using some tools and by some calibrated scale. It is called as direct measurement. For example, length, mass, time, temperature, all these things we can direct measure. Okay, whereas there are some measurement which requires some rules, some laws, some mathematical methods. That measurement is called as indirect measurement. Okay, watch it. Now let us consider the another important point from the same chapter, that is called as units. That what we understand by the term unit, and what are the requirements? What are the requirements of a good unit? Question is that, what is unit? What are the requirements of a good unit? Now, unit, generally we use some standard for the measurement of a physical quantity. Generally we use some standard for the measurement of a physical quantity. किसी भी physical quantity को measure करने के लिए हमें एक स्टैंडर्ड इस्तेमाल करना पड़ता है। फॉर एग्जांपल, सुबह सुबह सवेरे जब आप दूध के लिए जाते हैं, आप दुकानदार को क्या कहते हैं? 1 लीटर दूध दीजिए। 1 लीटर, दैट लीटर इज नथिंग बट द स्टैंडर्ड। दूध का अपना एक स्टैंडर्ड है, 1 लीटर। आप मार्केट जाते हैं, आप टोमेटो डिमांड कर रहे हैं, 1 किलोग्राम टोमेटो, 1 किलोग्राम इट इज द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर द मेजरमेंट ऑफ टोमेटो। ओके, आप बाजार में कपड़ा लाने के लिए जाते हैं, आपने डिमांड किया शॉपकीपर को, मुझे 5 मीटर कपड़ा दीजिए। 5 मीटर, दैट मीटर इज नथिंग बट द स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ ए फिजिकल क्वांटिटी। Okay, so what we understand by unit? Unit is nothing but it is defined as the standard used. The standard used for the measurement. The standard used for the measurement of a physical quantity. The standard used for the measurement of a physical quantity is called as, ये क्या कहलाता है? It is called as unit. So what is unit? The standard used, आप standard इस्तेमाल करते हैं for what purpose? For the measurement of a physical quantity, यानी किसी भी physical quantity के मोल माप के लिए, किसी भी physical quantity के नाप तोल के लिए हमें एक standard इस्तेमाल करना होगा। Okay, that is nothing but unit. So unit, the standard used for the measurement of a physical quantity is called as unit. Now what are its requirements? Units की क्या requirement? The very first point that a unit must be invariable. A unit, it must be इनवेरिएबल इसका अर्थ है यूनिट चेंज नहीं कर सकते। आप शक्कर डिमांड कर रहे हैं, आप 1 लीटर शक्कर दीजिए, नहीं कह सकते। आप दूध डिमांड कर रहे हैं, आप 1 किलोग्राम दूध दीजिए, नहीं कह सकते। सो व्हाट वी से दैट, सो आर सम रिक्वायरमेंट्स ऑफ यूनिट। पहला यूनिट क्या है? that a unit must be invariable. यूनिट कैसा होना चाहिए? इनवेरिएबल होना चाहिए। इनवेरिएबल विच कांट चेंज, जिसको हम चेंज नहीं कर सकते। ओके, सेकंड पॉइंट, a unit must be invariable. सेकंड पॉइंट, a unit must be easily accessible. A unit, it must be easily accessible. Accessible, you can easily accept. दुकानदार को अगर आप कहेंगे मुझे 1 लीटर शक्कर दीजिए, एक्सेप्ट करेगा? वो एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा। अगर आप दुकानदार को कहेंगे मुझे 1 किलोग्राम शक्कर दीजिए, वो इजीली एक्सेप्ट करेगा। तो आपका यूनिट कैसा होना चाहिए? A unit, it must be easily accessible. The next point is that unit must be easily reproducible. आपका यूनिट कैसा होना चाहिए? A unit must be easily reproducible. दुकानदार के पास चला गया कोई बंदा और वो भूल गया, वो आकर पूछ रहा है, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए। यानी आपका यूनिट कैसा होना चाहिए? इट मस्ट बी इजीली रिप्रोड्यूसिबल। कभी कभी दुकानदार को हम गड़बड़ में कह देते हैं मुझे 1 लीटर दूध, 1 किलोग्राम शुगर। अचानक हमारे से गलती हो जाती है, 1 लीटर शुगर, 1 किलोग्राम शुगर दीजिए, इस तरह से हम कहते हैं। इसका मतलब 1 लीटर कहते के साथ हमने शक्कर को, फॉरन शुगर को क्या कहा? 1 किलो कहा। मुझे 1 लीटर शक्कर, 1 लीटर दूध दीजिए। इससे क्या पता चला? दैट इट इजीली रिप्रोड्यूसिबल। यूनिट कैसा होना चाहिए? अ यूनिट, इट मस्ट बी easily reproducible. First point, it must be invariable. Second point, it must be easily accessible. Third point, it must be easily reproducible. The next point is that unit must be suitable. मैंने पहले भी बताया, आप शॉपकीपर के पास शुगर डिमांड कर रहे हैं तो आप 1 किलोग्राम शुगर ही कहेंगे। आप 1 लीटर शुगर दीजिए, ऐसा नहीं कहेंगे। आप कपड़ा डिमांड कर रहे हैं, मुझे 5 मीटर कपड़ा दीजिए, आप 5 लीटर कपड़ा दीजिए, ऐसा नहीं करेंगे। इसका मतलब आपका यूनिट कैसा होना चाहिए? इट मस्ट बी सुटेबल होना चाहिए। That's why it is said that the requirement of a good unit is that a unit it must be suitable. The next point is that unit must be universally accepted. A unit it must be universally accepted. पूरे दुनिया में जिस चीज़ को आप लीटर में डिमांड कर रहे हैं वो लीटर में ही होगा। इंडिया में अगर आप 1 लीटर मिल्क मांग रहे हैं, फॉरेन में भी आप 1 लीटर मिल्क ही कहेंगे। इंडिया में अगर आप कपड़े को 5 मीटर कपड़ा कह रहे हैं, फॉरेन में भी आप 5 मीटर ही कहेंगे। आप वहाँ जाकर 5 लीटर कपड़ा दीजिए नहीं कहेंगे। It means that how the unit it must be universally accepted. What the question? Define unit. What are its requirements? तो आपका आंसर क्या होना चाहिए? What is unit? The standard used for the measurement of a physical quantity is called as unit. And what are its requirement? A unit must be invariable. A unit must be easily accessible. A unit must be easily reproducible. A unit it must be suitable, and a unit must be universally accepted. Watch it. Now let us consider another important article that is called as rules to write a unit. Rules to write a unit. यूनिट लिखने के कुछ रूल्स। देयर आर सम रूल्स टू राइट ए यूनिट। यूनिट के कुछ रूल्स हैं, कुछ रेगुलेशंस हैं। व्हाट आर दैट रूल्स? सो द वेरी फर्स्ट रूल इज दैट फॉर ए यूनिट full names of units are not written. Full names of units are not written after the name of a person. After the name of a person. आप यूनिट का पूरा नाम, फुल नेम्स ऑफ यूनिट्स आर नॉट रिटन आफ्टर द नेम ऑफ ए पर्सन। यानी आपका जब आंसर आएगा, फॉर एग्जांपल आपने किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का लेंथ आपने मेजर किया है एंड दैट लेंथ इज 25। ओके, आपने किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का लेंथ मेजर किया है और वो ऑब्जेक्ट का लेंथ कितना है 25, तो 25 सेंटीमीटर आपको कहना है। ओके, you have to write 25 centimeter. You can't write as 25 centimeter in this way. इसलिए क्या कहा गया? Full names of units are not written or not used after the name of a person. Okay. Then what we have to do? If full names of units are not used, if full names of units are not written after the name of a person, then what we have to do? Use only after the name of a person, after the name of a person, use only capital इनिशियल लेटर, यानी आपको क्या यूज करना होगा आफ्टर द नेम ऑफ ए पर्सन, यानी आंसर के बाद यूज ओनली कैपिटल इनिशियल 25 सेंटीमीटर। दैट्स व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट रूल? फुल नेम्स ऑफ यूनिट्स आर not written or not used after the name of a person. Then what we do? Use on after the name of a person, use only capital initial letter. The third point, that units are not used or not written before the name of a person. Units are not used or units are not written before the name of a person. यानी आंसर के पहले आप यूनिट नहीं लिख सकते। फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी मैंने बता दिया था, you can write in this way 25 centimeter, you can write in this way, but you cannot write in this way centimeter 25, centimeter 25 you cannot write, okay? 5 kilogram, okay, 5 kilogram you can write 5 kilogram, but you cannot write kilogram 5. It means that units are not used, units are not written before the name of a person. Okay. Next point. Units are not expressed. Units are not expressed in plural form. Units are not expressed in plural form. आप plural form में units को नहीं लिख सकते। For example 25 centimeters, 5 kilograms, 5 meters. Don't write the units in plural form. This is the rule of a unit. What is the rule? That units are not expressed in plural form. The last point, that units are or after the name of a person, after the unit, okay, after the unit, don't use full stop. यूनिट लिखने के बाद आप फुल स्टॉप नहीं लगा सकते। आफ्टर द यूनिट डोंट यूज द फुल स्टॉप। और units are not expressed in, units are not expressed in commas in this way. Units are not expressed in commas. आप यूनिट को कॉमा नहीं लगा सकते in this way. 25 centimeter comma inverted comma. It means that don't write the units in punctuation mark, or units are not expressed in commas and not use other punctuation mark for a unit. Don't use the other punctuation marks. Full stop. So what do we understand by the rules to write a unit? The very first rule, that full names of units are not used or not written after the name of a person. Then what we have to do? Second point. After the name of a person, use only capital initial letter. The third point. Units are not used. Units are not written before the name of a person. Okay? Units are, number 4, units are not expressed in plural form. Plural form में आप unit को नहीं लिख सकते. लास्ट पॉइंट, आफ्टर द यूनिट लिखने के बाद डोंट यूज द फुल स्टॉप। ओके, और यूनिट्स आर नॉट एक्सप्रेस्ड इन कॉमा इन्वर्टेड कॉमा में यूनिट नहीं लिखेंगे, और एंड नॉट यूज अदर पंक्चुएशन मार्क्स। ओके, वॉच इट। Now let us consider the another important article from the chapter Units and Measurement, that is called as Systems of Units. Is the most important article that what we understand by the different systems of units. Okay, there are different systems of units. The first one, let us consider that there are different systems of units. There are different systems of units, such as number one, that is called as FPS system. Okay, the first one is called as FPS system. What we say that there are different systems of units, such as the first one is called as FPS system. Now, what do you understand by FPS system? The long form of FPS system. The long form of FPS system is foot, pound, second. What do we understand by the long form of FPS system? The long form of FPS system is foot, pound, second. In this system, length is measured in foot. In this system, in FPS system, how length is measured? In FPS system, length is measured in foot. Mass is measured in pound, and time is measured in second. What we understand by first FPS system? The long form of FPS system is foot, pound, second. In this system, length is measured in foot. Okay. Mass is measured in pound, and time is measured in second. This system was initially used in Great Britain. This system was initially used in Great Britain, and at the time of British, and it is also used at the time of British. What do you understand by FPS system? FPS system was initially used. इस सिस्टम का इस्तेमाल हुआ जाता था कब? In Great Britain, ब्रिटेन में, and कब? And at the time of British, ब्रिटिश के समय, अंग्रेजों के समय. So it is also called as British system. Okay. Why FPS system is also called as British system? Because this system was initially used in Great Britain and at the time of British, so it is also called as British system. But now But nowadays it is आउट ऑफ यूज। देखिए इस सिस्टम का अब इस्तेमाल नहीं होता है, बट नाउअडेज इट इज आउट ऑफ यूज, सो इट हैव ओनली हिस्टोरिकल इंपॉर्टेंस। सो इट हैव ओनली हिस्टोरिकल इंपॉर्टेंस, इसलिए ये सिस्टम अब एक हिस्ट्री बनकर रह गई है। FPS system, the long form of FPS system is foot, pound, second. In this system, length is measured in foot, mass is measured in pound, time is measured in second. This system was initially used in Great Britain and at the time of British, so it is also called as British system. But nowadays it is out of use, so it have only historical importance. The second system is called as CGS system. The second system is called as CGS system. Now, what we understand by CGS system? The long form of CGS system is centimeter, gram, second. What do we understand by CGS system? The long form of CGS system is centimeter, gram, second. Okay. This system is also called as Gaussian system. It is also called as Gaussian system because in this system multiples and sub-multiples in this system, because in this system multiples and sub-multiples of basic units, multiples and sub-multiples of basic units are used. What do we understand by CGS system? The long form of CGS system is centimeter, gram, second. Okay, the long form of CGS system is centimeter, gram, second. And this it is also called as, इस system को क्या कह सकते हैं? It is also called as Gaussian system. Why it is called the Gaussian system? Because in this system multiples and sub-multiples of basic units are used. In this system, here, in this system, length is measured in, yes, in this system, length is measured in centimeter, mass is measured in gram, comma, time is measured in second. That's all. What do we understand in CGS system? In CGS system, length is measured in centimeter, mass is measured in gram, and time is measured in second. The third system that is called as MKS system. The third one is called as MKS system. The same. First of all, we have to write its long form. That the long form of MKS system is, the long form of MKS system is meter, kilogram, second. Okay. what do we understand by MK system? The long form of MK system is meter, kilogram, second. In this system, length is measured in this system, length is measured in meter, or mass is measured in kilogram, and time is measured in second. Watch it carefully. That what do we understand by MK system? In MK system, the long form of MK system is first meter, kilogram, second. Okay. In this system, length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kilogram, and time is measured in second. This system initially used in Europe and France. This system is initially used in Europe and France, but now it becomes very popular. In engineering and medical fields. Okay, what do you understand by MK system? Initially, MK system used in Europe and France, but now it becomes very popular in engineering field and in medical field. Later on, a unit of current, बाद में क्या हो गया, करंट का यूनिट भी इसमें इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया. लेटर ऑन a unit of current called as ampere. Later on, a unit of current called as ampere introduced in it, so it is also called as. बाद में इसमें करंट का यूनिट भी इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया, that is ampere, so it is also called as. इसलिए इसको क्या नाम देंगे? It is also called as MKSA system. Okay, it is also called as MKSA system. This is the third system. The first one, that is called as FPS system. The second one, that is called as CJ system, and the third one is called as MK system. First, watch it first. And the last system, number 4, that is called as SI system. The last system is called as SI system. So, what we can say about SI system, that the long form of SI system is, the long form of SI system is international system of units. International system of units. What do we understand by SI system? The long form of SI system is international system of units. In the general conference, in the general conference based on weights and measures, एक जनरल कॉन्फ्रेंस जो किस पर बेस्ड था, वेट्स एंड मेजर्स, कौन से चीज़ का नाप तोल किसमें करेंगे, कौन से चीज़ का मोज माप, कौन से चीज़ का कंपैरिजन किस तरह करेंगे, उस पर बेस्ड एक जनरल कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ। इन द जनरल कॉन्फ्रेंस बेस्ड ऑन वेट्स एंड मेजर्स पिक्ड, सिलेक्ट किया गया, चुना गया, पिक्ड अप 7 फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज, picked up 7 physical quantities such as 7 physical quantities such as length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, electric intensity, and the last one, amount of substance. The last one is called as amount of substance. What happens in SI system? The long form of SI system is International System of Units. In the General Conference, based on weights and measures, picked up 7 physical quantities such as length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, electric intensity, and amount of substance. Called as इनको नाम दिया गया, they are called as basic units. They are called as basic units or fundamental units. They are also called as fundamental units. That's all. Okay. So in this way, the question, what was the question? Question क्या था? What are explain the different systems of units. When a question asked of such type, explain the different systems of units, you had write that there are 4 different systems of units. The first one, MKS system. The first one that we have written here, FPS system. Second, CGS system. Number 3rd, MKS system. And the last number 4 is called as SI system. Okay, watch it.